Emirates TV talking to City Manager Robbie Simpson following the 4-2 away defeat in the FA Cup to Harrow Borough. Robbie, that was a tough afternoon for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, listen, I got it wrong from the start in terms of our shape, so I hold my hands up for that. They deservedly scored their goal. And listen, regardless of the shape we played, we should dominate this game, and they started really well, and we started really poorly. And the goal gave me time to change the shape, and from that period for the rest of the first half we were really good, really dominant, scored 2 goals, and we didn't really want half time. But the message was at half time, carry on, like, you're dominating now, carry on, don't drop off, now you're ahead, go and get another goal. And look, listen, the penalty decision is incredible, really, and that has changed the game, but we've allowed it to change the game, and our youthfulness and inexperience and lack of leadership really did tell in that next period. It looked like it was men v boys for that next period. So listen, there's no excuses. I'm disappointed, I'm angry, I'm upset for the fans, I'm upset for the owner and chairman. Opportunities like this don't come around that often to get into the first round proper of the FA Cup, and we've blown it.
Yeah, you mentioned the slow start in the game there, with Harrow on top for up until their goal. Really, do you attribute that just to the shape, or do you think there are other factors?
No, not just to the shape, but I've got to look at myself first. So I did that. I hope the players look at themselves first as well, and don't just use me saying I got it wrong as a scapegoat. But let's say when we changed the shape, we were really good for the rest of that first half, and then even when the penalty goes in, it's 2-2. The key is then just to relax. They're going to obviously have a lift. The crowd are going to have a lift. You need to take that away from them somehow. And yes, people with experience will be able to do so. So Dave Winfield, for example, who we're missing, might be able to give us that. We're crying out for some experience in midfield, in my opinion. We have been since the off-season, and we're still looking. And that's it. The next goal is crucial. Just don't concede. Even if you don't concede, 2-2's okay. We're back to square one. Just build yourself back in, stifle them, and dominate. And like I said, it looked like men v boys for that next period, and we let them get a poor third goal, and then the fourth goal's a calamity, really. And then it's tough to get back into the game. We kept going. Charlie had a good header saved, good save, which might have sparked us into life a bit. But listen, like I say, we weren't good enough. Fair play to Harrow, but we were not good enough, and we've missed a real opportunity.
Yeah, and you talk about that lacking experience, and we don't want to make excuses, obviously, but there's players like Dave Winfield, Adam Morgan, Ches Isaac missing today. Do you feel like that played a factor?
It did, but someone's got to step up. Who's going to be that person to step up and be a leader on the pitch and be a man? I'm still looking for that after the last 2 games, really. Yeah,
and you mentioned before about looking for a bit more experience in midfield. Is there anything that we can expect in terms of movement there, or are you still looking?
I hope so, but yet to be seen.
Okay, and that's now 2 defeats where, as you in your interview with BBC Essex just before said, where we haven't improved against Hampton last week and then Harrow today. Is it just a case of putting that right next week against Oxford now?
Yeah, well, I spoke after the Hampton game to the players and to yourself, and I spoke with the team on Thursday, and I felt like I was a little harsh on them, because up to the Hampton game they have been improving each game and they've been giving me everything. So I gave them that performance at Hampton, really. I gave them that. I said, look, you're young. We had a little bit of a dip in performance, but let's get back on the horse this week. And unfortunately, we've dipped performance again. So I need to figure out how to re-energise us and get us going again, because we can't allow us to dip any further.
And ahead of that return to league action next week, what does the week look like now in terms of training and team meetings and such?
We'll train Tuesday, and then have our analysis meeting Thursday again, and then look ahead to the next 3 games, 3 tough games, and we're going to have to find a way. We're going to have to find a way to re-energise them, get them back to that intensity that they were showing at the start of the season, because we need to pick up results as well. Let's face it, we need to pick up results.
Thanks, Robbie.
Cheers.